Good morning, everyone. Andrew Marquis, themarquisteam.com, CrossCountry Mortgage. It is Monday, 9:30, August 21st. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Checking in here quickly with our weekly interest rate update and a couple of product highlights. So starting off, 30-year fixed conforming loans, 6.95, 20 years, 6.75, 15 years, 6.375. Switching over to jumbo, $1 million purchase, 20% down, 1 point. 30-year fixed, 6.875. 20-year, 6.125. 15-year, 5.875. 10-year arm, 6.5, and a 5-year arm, 6.25. So I had an interesting talk. I was at the pool club in town yesterday, and a good friend said, "How's the housing market? What's happening?" And I said, "Well, you really have this competition between interest rate increases trying to slow property value increases, but then limited inventory causing still bidding wars and properties in our area in Boston to go higher." And I would say still to this day, the lack of inventory and properties available for purchase is outpacing the higher interest rates. In other words, that low inventory level is causing prices to go higher and be even more competitive despite the higher cost of borrowing money right now, which is just amazing. So, I think what the Fed is doing is slowly working. We are seeing less competition, but it's still just a great area to own real estate. Rent prices are high, and there's a lot of things that make it appealing to own real estate in the Boston area. So one question I get asked a lot is when a buyer is competing for a property, how do they make their offer most competitive, right? It becomes price, it becomes contingencies. Do they have contingencies for inspection, for mortgage? But then most importantly, what's the timeline? Some sellers say, "I don't want to close for 90 days, but I want to see that you can get a commitment letter in a week or two. I want to know that this is a solid deal. It's moving forward. It's going to get to the closing table." So we get this question day in, day out. What is the timelines for commitment and closing? And so what I would say is, generally speaking, we work with a signed offer. We don't wait for the purchase and sale agreement. So when that offer gets signed, we can start our paperwork. We can order the appraisal. We can generally get a commitment in 2 weeks from that time, sometimes sooner if we've pre-underwritten the file. And we can close in as little as 2 to 3 weeks after that signed offer. These are quick timelines. These are sort of the quickest. They're quicker than the average of what we see. But if you have questions about a timeline, or you have a seller that had a prior deal fall through and they have to close really, really quickly, they want a commitment letter because they're buying something else and they need to know that they're on solid footing. So please reach out to my team and I if you have questions about timelines or how we can best assist you and your client with a quick commitment and or closing date. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening to my Monday morning update here regarding rates. And we look forward to hearing from you. Again, it is themarquisteam.com. Hope you all have a great week. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.